What's going on? What's going on, everyone? This is Twin Flames Unite. We are at it again, and today we are trying something new. So please bear with us. If this works out the way that we're thinking about, we're just gonna keep rolling with it and see how things go. Um, I see we already got somebody else on here with us. What's going on? Oh boy. We just want to test to see how this is working out. Hey, will you grab your phone and just see we're trying we did a what did you do?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Um we tried this out with on like a private thing and it went kind of well, but we want to see what happens when we get other people on. What's going on, Tyler? Up in the
Hey,
house?
Tyler.
We're just gonna see how this is gonna work out. And also, if y'all can drop a comment, let us know if there's any feedback that's going on.
Looks like there might be a little lag. Let me click on it and see. Oh no, it's good. It's good.
Turn the sound up.
Okay. Let me click on it and see. It's good.
Okay.
Oh, it's good.
All right, we coming in pretty clear. If we're coming in clear, y'all drop a comment. Let us know that we're coming in clear.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Now, real quick, let me see something on the comments here.
Okay.
Uh, so it doesn't show. Okay. Nice. Now loud and clear. All right.
Okay,
So
good.
this is what I'm going to do. If y'all followed us on our community page, you know, we put out there that if you wanted to go live with Chris and Leisha, that you could actually download the link and download the app so that you all would be able to talk with us face to face. And we have one person on here already.
Ooh.
And I don't know if she's ready to join in or not, but we're gonna see. But let me do this. Let me drop the link in the comments real quick.
This is gonna be interesting.
This is gonna be interesting. So y'all bear with us. This is something brand new for us.
Brand new.
Yeah. But how's everybody doing this evening? Yeah. Okay. So I just dropped the link in the comments. So if you all are able to copy that link, write it down, anything of that nature. So we got one person. I don't know if she's ready to come on. Let me see something.
She could drop a comment to let us know if she's ready.
Well, let me scoot over to see her. Okay, there we go. Um, let's see. Now she's just showing the floor, so I don't know if she wants to.
Probably not. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, if you're ready to for us to bring you on, just put your bring your face onto the screen so I can see you. Then I'll pop you in and we'll see. You know, it's gonna be our first guinea pig. I hope you got your hair done, nails did, stuff like that.
Or if you don't want to show your face, it's okay.
Right. Yeah, this is gonna be just pretty open because we once again we're testing it out to see how this is going to play out, and also see how we can bring in other people in it. And if there's something that works out, we'll definitely sign up for the paid subscription for this. We're using Be Live TV. And yeah, what's going on, Lily Lee? Let me see something. I'm about to bring you on.
Okay, we're bringing you on. Y'all ready?
Let's see.
Did it do it? Yeah.
It's
Hello.
about on, but now I can't hear.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
there you go.
Oh
Now,
wow.
Echo.
This is interesting.
this is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, let's see.
Let me see if I'm hearing the echo. Hold on.
Actually, I'm gonna turn it down here. Turn it up.
Yeah, it's an echo.
I don't think it's an echo now. But see, now I can't hear her.
I was.
Actually, do
Can you?
this.
Can
We
you hear?
got to figure this out.
Hello.
Hey, there we go. We just have to do it without the microphone.
Yeah, all right. That's better.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so this may be
See,
like tweak, little tweak. All right. Now, if you wouldn't mind, if you could just state your first name, or if you got a stage name that you want everybody to
use whatever you want to use.
My name is Mizani.
Amazani. Oh, that's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's actually my alias.
That's the alias. I figured it's a stage name.
I like it. Good pick. Good pick.
Yeah. So what's going on?
Well, one, I just found y'all channel like a few months ago, and like y'all the only black twin flames I've ever like seen on YouTube. So like it's really nice to see that representation.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like it is much appreciated. Like y'all probably the only twin flames I watch at this point, just because I can relate more to y'all.
Wow.
Nice.
You know, we thought that was important too, because in all actuality, we all want to see ourselves. We all want to see a mirror of ourselves represented in every aspect of life.
Right.
So that was important to us also. And it's so good to have you. And thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. And it's really good to have you first. Like you're the first. You've never really done this before. So
yeah.
this is amazing.
I didn't think that this is how it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a like how it is on YouTube. So if I knew that I was gonna come on live, I would have like dipped my hair or something. I got a do rag on.
Now I think I can actually cut off your video. I don't know what it's gonna look like when I cut the video off. Okay. Can you still talk?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Nope. I think you cut her off. Yeah, you cut her off. It's fine. She could just leave it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. Just leave it like that. It's fine.
Yeah. So this is just this is just a little taste, y'all, of what we're planning on doing, so that we can actually have a better opportunity to engage with a lot more people.
Yes.
Have an opportunity for people to tell their story, and we can actually on a quick fly like do a session with an individual,
right?
And that would be like super cool to do.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It's like a little mini session.
This is good because people they're going through stuff. Like we go through stuff. Everybody goes through stuff, and it's just nice to have somebody to share it with that understands.
Yeah. I recently met my twin flame like 2 months ago. It's really been crazy ever since. I was in a 3-year committed relationship. I live in New Jersey. My boyfriend at the time lived in Florida, and I was planning to change the whole direction of my life and move to Florida. And I had meditated one night, asked my spirit guides if I was making the right decision. Straight up got told no. Didn't want to I didn't want to believe it at first. So I was like, oh, I'm still gonna go, whatever. Kept being told no until a week before, 7 days before I was supposed to move. I went out one night with my coworker, and nothing we planned to do that night turned out the right way, and we ended up in a corner store where I ended up meeting my twin flame, and we're talking about zodiac signs, and he says I'm an Aquarius. I said, hey, I'm an Aquarius, what's up, da da da. He goes, when's your birthday? I said January 25th. He says, you're lying to me. I'm like, no. He says, show me your ID. We have the same birthday down to the year. January 25th, 1999. He was born in the daytime. I was born at night. So he's the male energy. I'm the female energy. Wow. And then from then,
that is super, super amazing.
It's been crazy. Like, and then after that, I went through a whole, like what felt like a week long ascension of just like I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, I was nauseous. not talking to him for at least a few hours gave me a ridiculous migraine to the point I couldn't stand up. As soon as he would call me, like my headache would go, my migraine would go away. Like it's been amazing, but now we're at this runner chaser phase. And at first it was me because I was running emotionally, and then now it's flipped and he's been running physically. And I'm just trying to, like, I understand what's going on, but for him, he's like very Christian and very like stuck with the Bible and everything. So he's not really, he sees it, he understands, but like not the way I do. And I don't want to force or push too hard because like, he's gonna run further. But I just really don't even know what to do anymore because we've been arguing like every day.
This is pretty common in the twin flame dynamic. It's more common than most people think because the way that it works is my baby. We did a video about this, explaining about the dynamic with the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and when we did the run and the chase, and you explained really really well. Actually, you got a whole download on that.
Are you talking about the one that we were in the woods? Or?
No, not in the woods. In the balcony when you were saying,
oh yeah,
the way that it works with the feminine.
Yeah, and it has the tank top on.
Right. Yeah. You tell her a little bit about it, so she can actually know what's going on right now.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, yeah. Okay, I remember. I got you. How itself coming through. Okay. Yeah. So when it comes, and this is actually something that I was kind of alluding to in the previous video that we did maybe about 2 or 3 nights ago when I kind of went on my rant about how the men need to wake up.
Yeah.
But the other part of that is, and what I said in that video that day was that in order for the masculine energies to really come into true form, the female energies have to become whole first, because the female energy is the one that lays the pathway in order for the masculine energy to walk on. And it is so fun because I'm seeing it so much in TV shows and movies.
Yeah.
Because I just came to the realization that that's actually one way that my higher self speaks to me is through TV shows and movies. Because now that my awareness is expanded, I can see things for what they really are.
Right.
And in a lot of these shows, especially one we were watching last night, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. It's a new series on Netflix called about these witches, and they are pretty much the most powerful ones on the planet during this particular time period. But the men are so afraid of them because they're so much more powerful than them.
Right.
And then watching the movie Fast Colors, same thing. It's the feminine energy coming into knowing who she is, or he is, depending on the feminine energy.
Right, because remember, it's the energy, not the actual body parts that we're referring to when we say divine masculine and feminine. It's just the energy that you embody the most.
Yeah. And so it's being shown on movies and it's been shown on TV shows. Even when you watch the series Supergirl, that was on I think WB or something like that. Like, she's the one that started a lot of the people to come out and do their thing and so on and so on. But I'm seeing this pattern just going on and on and on, that the female energy, whether that's a male or female, really has to become whole first, or to start on their spiritual journey first. And when they do that, they then in return trigger the masculine energy to start doing their work.
Right.
Because it's just like, because Leisha went through her dark night of the soul before I did.
It's kind of like, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the 7 Hermetic principles. It's like, it's just the way things are, just like how gravity, when you throw something up, it comes back down, and it doesn't need for you to believe in it for it to work. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. So as above, so below, right? As within, so without. So in this physical plane, women, right, they have that portal, and that's where life comes from, that woman's portal. So it only makes sense that it will be like that on the spiritual plane also. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I didn't think about it like that.
Right. So you just have to go through, do your work, make sure you do your integration. Because I know when we first start waking up, we have a lot of aspects of ourselves that we really don't want to deal with.
Right.
Childhood trauma, even trauma in the adult life. Things that we're not so proud of, we want to forget about. We buried it so deep, but it comes out in different ways in our attitudes, our mood swings, our behavior, the way we treat ourselves, and the way we treat others. But it's in our subconscious. So just go through, do your clearing, do your healing, lots of self love, living in your purpose. And the more that you do this, the more that you would uncover yourself.
Right. Yep. And somebody just dropped a comment saying that did y'all experience astral travel when y'all were not in 3D union? Look, I was so sleep comatose. I didn't know what astral travel was. If I was astral traveling at that particular time, I wouldn't be able to.
You
to
wouldn't
tell
be conscious of it.
I wouldn't have been conscious of it. The only thing that I know is that I used to have this recurring dream of me marrying someone on the beach, and I would always see her from the back, and she had on this beautiful white um, dress, and it wasn't like a traditional wedding dress. It was just like a regular white linen gown, and she had the veil on and stuff like that. And I would always see her from behind, but I never got to see her face. And to be honest, now that I've been with Alicia, I haven't had that dream anymore.
Right.
And
You asked me that question when we had just started getting together. You were like, where do you see yourself getting married? And I was like, on the beach, of course. Where else? And he was like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I always see myself getting married on the beach in the sand, the nice white dress, short dress. And he was like, oh my God, I keep seeing this girl in my dream. And that's what she's wearing.
Yeah.
So just things like that. We don't always have to be aware of what's going on, but when it becomes in your awareness, it's kind of like you're always in this room. The room is dark. When you step into your awareness of who you are, it's just like someone flicked the light on.
Right.
So everything was always there. It's just that now the spiritual awakening is really just realizing what's there, whereas before you didn't know that it was there, but it was always there.
Right.
Can I ask a question for Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I was watching one of y'all videos earlier. It was like what to do when your twin flame isn't woke or something like that.
Yeah.
And and so and you were saying the same thing you had just said a second ago, like you was in such a comatose.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what was it that Leisha did, or what happened, or what was the process like when you finally came out of it? Like when you kind of woke up, when you realized like
I had my heart broken before I met Leisha. And that heartbreak, for whatever reason, it was divinely directed, that it really sent me into this really dark, deep depression, which was my dark night of the soul. And I came to the realization that nobody's going to uh, help me, and I felt like super alone and everything. But at that time, I had just gotten out of the divorce. I'm still trying to keep a relationship with my son and everything. So I was like, okay, I can't check out, so I need to do something to get myself back together. And I was at this time I was still um, into Christianity a little bit, but not too much. I was watching what's
Pastor
that?
Stevens.
Yeah, Pastor Stevens from Elevation Church. And actually no, it wasn't even Pastor Stevens that brought something up to me. I was watching a series on Super Soul Sunday, and David Beckwith was on there, and he was talking about his dark night of the soul. when he was in prison, and he said that he came to a point where he asked himself, if nothing in my situation changed, what could I do to be happy, right? And that just really is stuck with me. There was just because I was at that point, I was at my lowest point where I felt like checking out, but I know I couldn't check out. So I was like, damn, what can I do to be happy right now? And I just made the decision to just be happy and to work on myself to really build myself up. And that led into a couple other things where I started working out, started to get to the point where I was about to start a personal training business as far as fitness. So it was just a series of events that I had to go through.
Right.
If I didn't go through those chain of events, I wouldn't be the person that I am today, and I wouldn't be sitting here with Leisha right now.
Right. So those situations and circumstances that's so painful, they bring really important life lessons. You just have to be aware of it. And sometimes you're not able to see it while you're in a situation. But once you get out of it, sometimes you can really see why these things have to happen. Like why I didn't do this or why I didn't go here or why we couldn't be together at that particular time. That's because the life lesson was waiting for me.
Right. Yep.
But I think one of the biggest things that really turned the switch for you, and if you want to know how to go about, having conversations with your twin flame without, forcing that information on him. What I did, because I was like down deep down the rabbit hole when we got together. Like I was like swimming, like I was diving really deep. And when I met him, I was like, "Ooh, he's still going to church. He's still doing his Sunday thing. He carries his Bible everywhere he goes." I'm like,
I ain't had no Bible.
"Baby, you had a little Bible you take everywhere with you, a little black Bible when you were in your house. You had
that wasn't my.
Yes, you did have that black Bible.
No, it was a binder. That wasn't a Bible.
No, baby, that was a Bible. And you would on Sundays when I came, because you used to invite me to church. He'd be like, I go to church on Sundays. So I was like, so where do you go? He's like, at home. So I was like, okay, well, that's not too bad because he's at home and he's in his living room, so I don't have to deal with the whole shenanigans. So I was like, okay, I'll come. So he invited me to the Sunday church thing, watching the Stevens guy. And I was hesitant to come, but then when I realized that Pastor Stevens was woke too, and
yeah, he like low key woke.
He's high woke.
Yeah.
But but from watching him, I could see how he's teaching the people through the Bible to kind of get them to wake up. It was weird, but I could see what he was doing, and I'm like, okay, this isn't too bad. I could do this. So I'll come every Sunday and I'll sit with him and we'll watch Stevens because he was saying good things. Yeah. And so I never really like tried to force my information on him, right? I let him ask me questions. And then when he asks me the question, I give him the answer. Yep. And sometimes, depending on the question that he asks me, I'll send him a Ralph video. Big up to Ralph. So I'm never the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at me because the video came from somewhere else. So get mad at them. And the one video that really did it for him was the video that Ralph did called The God Program.
Oh boy.
Who's Ralph?
Ralph.
Hold on. You did say that you're a new subscriber, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll forgive you this time. But Ralph Smart is Infinite Waters diving deep. Yeah. See, you know.
Yeah, you know.
But yeah, he did a video. It was a couple of years ago where he did the breakdown of the God program.
Yes.
About how it's really just a program that's designed to keep people within a system.
Yeah.
And that system is religion. And that system is just set up to design for people to put their energy into something that's external from them so that they don't actually put the power within themselves, because they realize that once these people start getting their own power and their own energy, they won't come in and give tithes and offerings and and help out with the building fund.
Right.
But it really, I mean, it hit me hard. It hit me so hard. I was like, all my damn life, I've been sitting here going to this church, and and the thing that really kind of pissed me off was that I realized that a lot of stuff that I was doing in the church wasn't helping me, but because I was going off of what the pastor or the people in church were saying, like, oh no, just have faith, just keep pushing, just keep tithing. I was like, but ain't nothing coming of this. And then when I see the video from Ralph talking about the God program, I was like, that makes so much damn sense. And it really pissed me off. I mean, for like a whole year, I didn't want to have nothing to do with church.
Mad. He was really upset. And prior to you even going down that rabbit hole to watch the God program, you had read your natal chart. I think the natal chart is really what started you, like the third eye started throbbing from the natal chart breakdown, because you were like, who knows me like this? And it baffled you, like, wow, this is me. And then it's like it sent you on a mission to start finding out, who am I?
Right.
Then you bumped into Ralph, and then it was just, after that, it was just a zigzag.
One thing else, it was a domino effect.
Down that rabbit hole to self-discovery.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, but see, everybody's path is different, because you know, for me, looking back on it now, I've always had a spiritual connection, a respect for the spiritual side, and even after I found out that my great grandmother is full blown Cherokee, and if you all know anything about the Cherokee Nation, I mean, they are super spiritual. They believe in the whole spiritual side, and my grandmother believed in it as well. I mean, even back in the day, my grandmother used to go to a metaphysics shops that was in secret. Like, she had to go to the metaphysical shop to get herbs and spices and all this stuff, because it was like outlawed.
Right.
Boy. So yeah, it's just depending on the upbringing and how open an individual is, because I was pretty open to the paranormal, and I just knew that there was more to this world than what I could see, but I didn't know it was this deep.
Right.
I did not know it was this deep.
It runs really. Rabbit hole goes deep. It's just a matter of how deep you want to go and how far you want to go.
Yeah.
But I would encourage you to just continue to support him, because sometimes you have to meet people where they at.
Yeah.
You know, you got to meet them where they at. Continue to support him. Don't give him stuff that that he's not requesting. Be the lighthouse. Live your life. Be happy. Shine. Glow. Love upon yourself. Eventually, he's gonna start asking you questions. It's so much easier to communicate with somebody when they're coming to you for the answers than to try to give it to them forcefully.
Let me
Okay.
I'm seeing these comments coming in. What's up, Marshawn?
Marshawn in the house.
Marshawn, you need to download this app so we can talk to you.
It'd be nice if we could have Honey doing Marshawn on the
Y'all need to. It's a free app. if you got an Android or if you got an iPhone, download the Be Live app, and I'm gonna drop the link in the chat once again for to join in on this live. Because Marshawn, Honey dude, if you jump on here,
that would be so dope.
That would be so dope for everybody to see the face of the lovely face of those who have been helping them out this whole time. So yeah. But there was one question I saw on here.
Now, was that information helpful for you? Did we clear it up? Do you have any more questions?
Yes. Yes, because like I try not to be forceful, but I know that because you guys have just reminded me to just let him come to me, because me and him, he's very passionate about what he believes in. I'm very passionate about what I believe in. So we just started talking, but we both get really heated.
Yeah.
And like I try to explain to him, I'm like, when I do stuff you don't like, and you do stuff when I do stuff you don't like, and you do stuff that I don't like, we have to realize that it's like us doing it to each other.
Exactly.
And like he's not getting that, and I'm just and you, like you said, just meet him where he's at, and I'm like, all right.
Right. And sometimes that it causes us to cultivate that patience, and that's if you even want to. That's something that you have to honestly ask yourself. Be like, am I able to provide this level of patience right now? And this is a question you will have to answer honestly, right? And if you're not at that point where you can, meet him where he's at, and you want to just, hey, let me just work on myself, and I'll see you in 5D. If you have that option also. So it's just a matter of being honest with yourself, completely honest, to see what you can handle and what you cannot handle. Right.
I think I can handle it. It's just that the pain that I get from him he gets so upset, and then I try to calm him down, but then trying to calm him down makes it worse, and it's becoming very I don't want to say draining, just the arguments are just becoming so much. Like just last night I was thinking to myself, I'm like, do I want to even do this anymore?
Right. And sometimes it's okay to take a break because, any relationship can become toxic after a while. And so sometimes for your own, growth and development, just for your own peace of mind, if you feel like you need to just take some time off to, get yourself together, get your mind right, get yourself back into alignment, back on track, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right. Right. I'm glad you said that because I'd be.
I take a little break. I took a little break too. I mean, hey, get my life together, get my mind right, because you want to be able to give someone the best of yourself. You want to be in that place where you can pour from a cup that's just running over. Like you don't even have to pour; it's just running over. So
Right.
it feels effortless, like a water relationship, as Ralph would say.
Right. Right.
Nothing wrong with that. Love upon yourself. Give yourself credit for being on this journey. Just continue to pour into yourself. Just pour into yourself. Pour into yourself.
Sorry, I was just soaking in what you just said.
Yeah, take it in. Take it in. Keep pouring into yourself. Keep loving up on you. Eventually, you will be a lighthouse, and that's what we all here to be, the lighthouse. And your light will be shining so bright. Okay? Your twin flame is gonna see you. Your soulmate is gonna see you. Everybody's gonna see you.
Right, right.
Because
That's
you
how
will
it's
be
happening.
embodying that love energy, and people are attracted to that. They love that love energy.
They do.
They really
Right.
do.
But yeah. So yeah, this is pretty cool.
I like this.
I guess the only thing that I'm not too much liking with this whole new platform is that I don't think I can exit this screen while it's going, or it may, like, I don't want to try and like go to another screen and see what's going on. But we can do like screen shares and share like pictures and some other videos and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool.
I don't even know how this thing works. I'm just
Yeah,
I'm just here.
Yep. But did you have any other questions or anything else you want to say?
I did, but I can't remember any, and I'm mad because I've been trying to figure out a way to have a one-on-one conversation with y'all since I've discovered y'all, and now here I am, and I'm just drawing.
Wow. The power of manifestation.
Hey, don't feel bad because like prior to me doing that live with Ralph Smart on IG the other day, like I had a whole laundry list of things I wanted to say to Ralph, but once I got
Froze.
just everything went out the window.
Froze up. Like Ralph's birthday is the third, yours is the second. Y'all are both Pisces. You guys got so much in common. He probably just mentioned maybe one or two things because he was so excited.
That's how I feel right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm so glad. I hope you guys continue to do this because I will definitely like jump on, and I love y'all energy. Like y'all, I can feel y'all energy in y'all videos through the screen. Like, oh man, I love y'all so much. Like you guys are great.
Oh yeah.
Bless and love, sweetheart.
Awesome.
You guys have a good one.
You too. And
You too.
remember, you have all the strength and the power within you to do whatever you want to do. Always remember that.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And if you remember the question, just email us.
Email, yeah.
Yeah, you got our email, so just email us.
Shoot us an email.
Got you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. All right, y'all. This is pretty interesting. Let me check out. We got something from Miss Powell. It's like, what do you do if the both of you never got into a relationship together thus far, but you both know you were okay. That am I reading that right?
I'm helping. I got glasses. It says, what do you do if the both of you never get into a relationship together thus far, but you both know what you are to each other? It's okay. It's fine. If you never got into like a relationship and you just platonic right now, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, believe it or not, some twin flames don't always end up in a like a romantic relationship setting because that's not what they came here for in this particular lifetime. If that's what you came here for, then yeah, no, it's gonna happen. What is for you is always gonna be for you. Like we know somebody, like one of our teachers right now. She's in a very loving and thriving relationship with her soulmate and not with her twin flame. She knows who her twin flame is,
Yeah.
but she's just like they're not meant to be in a romantic relationship in this lifetime, and she's very okay with it. Like her and her soulmate, they are having a bomb time. They have classes, like she's doing Reiki, she's doing everything because her twin flame already did what what they were supposed to do. It's done. And sometimes your twin flame can come to trigger you. They could just be a trigger in this lifetime. It can be maybe you guys got to open up some kind of pet shelter together, or maybe you're gonna get married and you're gonna produce two star seeds. It could be a number of things that you and your twin flame are here to do in this particular lifetime. So in some scenarios, you're gonna find that you're not always in that romantic relationship together. So if it's platonic, it's totally fine. Maybe it will develop into something else. Who knows? But if it's meant to be, it'll be.
Yep. Sorry, y'all. It looked like there was a troll on there. I had to get that off. I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, that's some good information. What was the other thing? Okay, because we boy. Now, this would be so awesome because some of the questions that y'all have coming in, we would love to have y'all on this live with us. If you're able to download the Be Live TV app, definitely do so, and then you all can join in by just going to this link right here, and you all will be able to join in with us. But let's see what this is. Miss Mystical, what's up, Miss Mystical?
Hey, Miss Mystical.
Yes, she says my twin flame is married. He tried to have an emotional relationship, but I was like, oh no, brother. Like, oh no.
See you next lifetime.
I guess I'll see you next lifetime.
And yeah, you probably know that. You probably know that, hey, this is not what we're here to do in this lifetime. And it's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
All right, who else do we have? SEXO. Ooh, what is this one?
Oh, already.
Oh, you already took it?
Yeah.
People on here going crazy. Okay, you can delete that person. So sometimes we have some trolls that come on our page, and they swear that they know people's journeys, and they leave really thought-provoking comments to try to, it's not of love, and our channel is of love and we give support on our channel. So whenever there are people on our channel who is not really here to support, but they're here to bash others, we just delete them and we block them very, very easily.
Just send it out with love.
Yeah,
with love. You
yeah.
know,
We don't do that here on this channel.
yeah. So yeah, like I said, we're just trying out this new system to try to see how things go, and for the most part, I mean, it's pretty good. Um, and what we're probably going to do is when it comes to, let's say, this will probably be something that we're definitely going to have to schedule so that everybody is aware that we're going to go live in this particular manner, and so that they can be prepared if they want to come in and be live with us face to face. Now, you don't always have to be made up. I mean, you can come as you are.
They don't want to come. They know. Y'all get made up.
Yeah. But yeah, but we will definitely be doing a little bit more planning on this as we see that things are going pretty good. And it's actually even showing a little signal strength up here at the top left to let us know that we have a good connection, which is pretty cool.
I like that.
It's really cool.
What's the name? Got a question. Someone said my twin flame just started a relationship with someone exactly from where I'm from, halfway around the world.
Now this is a cool feature, so that y'all can see the question that we're actually.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's not showing the whole thing, so actually we can give a shout out to people like this. Put them on blast. I like that.
I like that.
That's pretty cool.
This is what we're gonna be doing from now on.
So my twin flame just started a relationship with someone exactly from where I am from,
halfway around the globe,
and he is subconsciously wanting me. Ooh.
No, she said she want to know if that might be the case.
What is that about? So what's that about?
He might be. I mean, hey, if you're not in, the vicinity, that could be an indication that he might miss you and he don't have access to you. Like I knew this couple when I was growing up, and they were like together for about maybe 3 or 4 years, and this was crazy. Like everybody was like, "What the hell?" So the girl, they were together for 4 years. Like they had a really good relationship. I'm probably not even gonna doubt that they were twin flames. And she left and went abroad to live. They had they communicated and stuff like that. But eventually, she didn't come back, and so he moved on with her life. He got a girl that looked just like my friend. Like I'm like, is that such and such? And I'm like, no, it's not, because she got a whole different name, and she looked just like her, light skin, long hair, short, slender, even the same features. And that's just because he couldn't be with her because she left and she wasn't coming back, and so he was still in the Caribbean. So that might be an indication right there. I'm not gonna doubt it at all.
All right, so we got this next question. I'm gonna pop this up here. Boom! Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so do you guys go into depth about past lives with your twin flame?
Oh, wow.
Do we go into depth? For what was that? For about 2 or 3 months, we were like really into our past lives and digging into it, and we had a lot of stuff revealed to us about our past lives.
We did.
As far as one of my past lives, I was actually a woman that was abused by her husband, who I actually ended up killing and taking the kids away.
Man.
And I had a past life in Atlantis.
Yeah.
You had a past life in Amazon.
Yeah, I was in South America, like Costa Rica. I was a tribal warrior, and I had a past lives in Egypt. I was the daughter of I think a pharaoh or something like that. But I got killed at I was 19, and they killed me because I was supposed to marry somebody that they chose, and I wanted to marry my twin flame, and I couldn't because I guess it was it wasn't allowed because it was not in the royal or whatever. I don't know what it was, but I wasn't allowed, and I didn't care, and so I still went with my twin flame, and they killed me. I was 19. And I only knew because when I did the past life, I was like in the tomb, and it was dark, and so I had to, and then I realized that what was going on, and I was dead or dying, and so I had to rewind to see what happened, how I ended up there. Um, so I got to see two of my past lives.
Yeah. Marshawn, you need to call me. You better call her,
Yes.
Marshawn.
And if Honeydew and Marshawn, if you guys want to,
I know Marshawn said that she couldn't.
oh,
But Honeydew, if you're able to download the Be Live TV app, and then you just type in this link. Where'd it go? Let me do this.
You're gonna like, could you like pin it at the top?
Actually, you know what? I can do this.
There you
Bam.
go. There you go.
I'm really liking this.
You like technology.
Yeah, so you all can go to that link, and in that link, like once you go to that link, once you download the Be Live TV, yeah, if you go to Be Live TV in your app store and download the app, and then once you type in this website address, then okay, Honeydew, we're gonna be looking. We're gonna be looking for you.
We see you.
Yeah, and so we're gonna wait on Honeydew, but you put that link in, and then you're able to come in. We can do up to 3 people at a time. 3 people at a time. So and we'll just kind of go through and do things. Like once again, this is a trial run, so please forgive us for any technical difficulties or me looking down too much because I'm looking at the comments. I'm just
reading these comments. They're just flying in right now.
Yeah, you can look on your phone too, babe.
Oh, okay. Look at this. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, but that is the link to join.
Okay. Somebody says, how do you uncover your the details in your past life? You can do it one or two ways, depending on how aware you are of who you are. You can either do like an alchemy session. We have this wonderful, wonderful soul, Siobhan. She does alchemy sessions, and it helps you to clear blockages. And that's why you would want to go back to past lives. Really, is to see if you need to clear blockages that you brought from past lives into this life. That will be the whole purpose of doing like the past life regression. And I know Siobhan does it. What's her YouTube? Blu-ray.
Yeah, Blu-ray ATF.
If you look her up on YouTube, she's Blu-ray ATF, and she does these sessions, and they are wonderful. Like very, very, very helpful. She's very authentic, very real, very beautiful soul, and she does wonderful, wonderful work with individuals.
Oh boy, hold on. Who we got coming in? Oh boy, hold on.
We got somebody.
Yep.
Who we got?
Hold on.
Oh my God.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Hey, how y'all doing?
How you doing?
What's up?
You know what? I just downloaded this app and it put me in here. I didn't think I was just trying to figure it out. But I'm glad to see you. I'm about to pull my twin flame over here, so we can get y'all.
That's what I'm talking about.
Baby,
this is what I'm talking about.
I'm live on YouTube. With the twin flame unite.
Who's this?
Hi.
How are you guys? Is this the people we saw in the video?
Yeah.
Hi. How are you guys doing?
Oh my God.
We good. We in Vegas.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
When I saw her, I knew she was my flame.
Baby.
Oh. That was beautiful.
And what's y'all name?
I'm Amy.
And I'm Erin.
And my wife is Erin.
Connection is breaking up.
Oh, we got a bad connection coming on here.
Oh no.
How long we been on this live?
Not too long.
I accidentally got in this live. I'm glad I did.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your journey. What's been going on?
Yeah, share your journey.
Oh wow, baby. We've been together for 4 years.
Wow.
And when we first met,
when we first met, I knew that she was going to be a significant person in my life, so I refused to go out with her for like 3 weeks.
yeah, she stood me up, y'all.
But I didn't
Oh,
stand you up, baby. I always told you that I couldn't go.
God.
That's different.
She did show me she could go several.
That
Finally, she showed up.
But she honestly, like, seriously, you guys, when I met her, it felt a string of relationships with just really not nice, to put it mildly. And I had kind of lost faith in humanity. And she kind of restored that because I didn't think that I didn't.
Why
I
you
didn't
being
think
so
that
sweet?
I didn't think that there were any more like kind people left in the world. Everyone was so selfish, mean, and have so much childhood trauma. They equated love with almost emotional or verbal abuse. So when I met her, she was and still is always just so kind and giving and loving and really helped me soften up to humanity because I was done with humanity.
oh.
I was before.
Listen,
I can see it.
I completely understand, and understand what you're saying about being done with humanity and
Mm-hmm.
really trying to exit out and feeling like it's really nothing else or no one else out there. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely can relate. And then when I met my baby, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I know the feeling. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's so amazing. We're very connected. Like, we'll get somebody the same gift for their birthday, not
Yeah,
even knowing we got
we
it.
like the same person pretty much
Hmm.
in too many ways.
Which is cool. I no longer believe opposites attract. Opposites are give you a headache, but the more you're like, the your life is.
Oh wow, that is
Yeah.
beautiful.
But when we met, I was just telling her, sometimes, sometimes we remember things, from a place or we saw or from a smell.
Hmm.
And when I met her, I felt like I remembered her, but it was a remembering of the energy, like
Hmm.
the feeling, like I knew it, and it was very familiar.
Yep.
And when we were first starting to date, like was I think dating like 2 or 3 weeks, and people were looking at us and thought we had been together for years.
And we
Because
literally took it though.
yeah, because we
That is,
knew it. I feel like we knew it,
Mhm.
really well, really deeply. So, but that's our. I'm not gonna keep y'all on here too
Yes.
long,
oh
but
no, you're fine. We
You're
just
fine.
this is good because we want to do this to give people a chance to share their stories because oftentimes, some people get into the belief that all twin flames look the same, they do the same, and it's really not like that because we all
Mhm.
have different journeys here. We go through different things. Some things are going to be similar, like we're going to go through the trauma, you're gonna go through the healing aspect of it. Like those little things might be similar, but
right.
it's different aspects of twin flames out there. So we're doing this so people can see themselves inside of someone else and not
Mhm.
Yeah,
so
that's what's up.
alone. Like, hey, I'm not the only one that's going through this.
No.
Your
Right.
story resonate with someone else, and the other
Hmm.
girl's story might resonate with someone else, and
Mm-hmm.
just give them that feeling of comfort
Yeah.
and not giving up on humanity.
Yeah.
not just
I'm sorry, dude. I wasn't.
I
yeah, it's
appreciate y'all. Like I said, I've been watching y'all like for a year,
We
oh
and
love the videos.
just watching the video, really trying to understand like what does it mean to be a twin flame, and I recognize a lot of things you guys talk about, and I appreciate the platform. Thank you guys for all your knowledge and sharing you guys, your transparency, because there's people out here, we live,
Mm-hmm.
we see.
And
But
thank
much love.
you.
I love positivity and smiles always. And I love to follow you guys.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. We really appreciate you.
Oh,
Much
yeah.
love to you.
That is awesome.
And we sending you guys lots of love, energy. And thank you so much.
I'm
Thank you
I'm
too.
taking it all in. Thank you guys.
You're
Hey,
welcome.
thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That is super cool.
That is
y'all.
beautiful, beautiful. And somebody sent us a donation. Alicia 0829. Thank you so much for the
Yeah,
donation. You
thank
guys
you.
are amazing. Thank you for the two beautiful.
Look at God.
Somebody- Y'all are
Yeah, that
hilarious.
was dope. Yeah, that was dope.
That was dope. That's what I'm talking about. The
Yeah.
variety. The different unions or the different people that's going through their separation or in the union but just not knowing, how to navigate things. It's all a part of it. It's all a part of the journey. But
Yes,
yeah,
it
as you
is.
can see, they nice water relationship. The energy that was coming through was beautiful. That was wonderful.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I'm gonna change this text.
Okay, what do we got? Got some comments coming in.
We got
Let me look at
something
my
up
phone.
there.
I can look at my phone.
I got excuse me. We gotta find a way to really do this so like I'm not just I don't see the top of my head
Right.
while I'm doing this stuff.
We gotta figure this out.
Let me see something here.
We gotta figure this out. It's okay,
Watch this.
guys.
Hold on. Watch this, y'all. Watch this.
What you gonna do? Switch it up?
What's up?
You gonna do both? I know you good. How you gonna do us?
this way. So like, yeah. So
so they could see. Oh, so when we turn this way,
yeah,
they could still see us.
Let me hide that. That's just too much.
You're doing too much. We excited about this, man. We excited.
Yeah. Boy. Well, let me go back through and see what's on this comment.
If anyone wants to join, just the link is in the description.
Well, no, it's not in the description.
It's not in the description. I sound like Kajon, huh? When he said it's cold outside, no, the school is closed. Open. The school is open.
Yeah, so that's the link. If you're able to download the app and
Marshawn said, leave it to Chris. Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay right here, not touching anything.
Yeah. But that is some beautiful. Oh, it does show the donations. That is awesome.
Aww.
It's like it. Let's see how it shows it.
That's beautiful.
That is awesome.
We like this, guys. I think from now on, we're gonna be doing this. This is gonna be the thing that we do because this is a beautiful way for us to connect. I mean, the chat is nice and everything, but sometimes you can't really get to type that much in the chat, and sometimes we don't get to see the comments because sometimes it's coming up so quick.
Yeah.
So this is beautiful,
and they disappear so quickly.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
One a card pull, please go to. Oh yes, guys, and if you do, we
see,
will.
Now that's the thing I'm a little afraid of because normally I will be able to jump in and out of apps while I'm on here, but I don't know
if you go to Cashapp, if it's gonna cut off.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
know what? This is what we'll. Well, it's 9:30. Dang it. Okay, for those of you all who would like to have some cards pulled, just drop a comment to say yes. If we get about 5 yeses, what we're gonna do, we're gonna end this live, and then I'm just gonna go back to YouTube, and we're gonna go live on YouTube, so that way then I could jump back and forth, because I would really hate to jump out of this and then I lose everything. Because I don't know if it's gonna do it.
Let me see what we could do. We probably could maybe we can log in from my phone on the oh, you probably don't remember. Never mind. You probably. I'm not even gonna go through that part because there's gonna be another section right there.
Let's see. Oh, what is this that Delight asked?
That's true. That is possible. We actually know of a twin flame couple that has a huge age gap, but you can't even tell. I mean, it's you could tell, but not energetically. Energetically, you can't really tell. So sometimes that is possible. We've met quite a few people, and they do have that age gap. I mean, like the one that we know, what's the gap? Like 20 years?
Yeah, it was about 20.
About 20 something years age gap.
Mm-hmm.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You can tell, like, it's just wonderful to look at. Like, the age is not even a factor, really.
Yeah. I see. I think the only thing that we say about this is that as long as you are consenting adults,
Yeah.
um, then it's fair game. If y'all can be open and honest with one
Mm-hmm.
another about what is it that you really want to have out of life, then it can work.
And Solange is very correct because she said it's usually the woman that's older. That is very correct. Because most of the ones that we know, the woman is the one that's older.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I could see that. I mean, it's not to say that it won't be a situation where the male will be older, but it's possible. I've seen it.
Hold on, we got honeydew. Hold on.
Is that honeydew? Don't play with me. Don't play with me like that.
Come on, honeydew.
Is that honeydew?
Come on to the camera.
Come through, honeydew.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh, it's honeydew!
Oh snap!
Oh snap!
Oh, I couldn't get my camera to turn around. Hi, everybody. I don't know if you can see me or not see me. I'm sorry, I gotta fix this camera. Give me a second.
It's honeydew.
Say hi, honeydew.
Hi, honeydew.
She's always there.
Oh.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's beautiful. Mm-hmm. She's smart and everything.
Oh, goodness.
She heard the excitement and she's like, "What's going on in here?"
I thought you were alive.
I'm sorry, I cannot get my camera to act right.
She said she thought it was on the live with Ralph.
Aw.
Yeah, not yet. Not yet.
Mm-hmm. Not yet.
Oh my goodness.
What's going on?
Drop some of that knowledge, honeydew. We waited for you to drop some knowledge.
Yes.
Well, I recently discovered that I can read energy, and I didn't know that.
Wow.
Like forecasts for like the seasons and stuff, and I've been getting a lot of confirmations too about it.
Wow.
So it's like recently this year has been a lot about beating boss levels in your life, like overcoming the old things that we've been hanging on to and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I guess opportunities are coming up in everyone's life to face a challenge that they may have not been able to overcome in the past. Maybe if you had issues with anger or some relationship that you needed to repair with somebody. In my case, it's driving. So for all my life, I went without driving. I just, caught the bus everywhere and I got around and I was able to get support from my guides and all of that. But recently, for the next things that I want to do, I have to have a car because I can't transport between my job and go to school for massage therapy, without a car. And so I was like, well, you know what? I'll just find another job. And they're like, okay, that's fine. You can do that too. But you will need a car.
I love it. I love it. I really love it. So the whole transformation, I know you've been going through some things and trying to get
yes,
situations and just stuff just pop up and then you got to deal with it. You've been doing a fantastic job, honeydew.
Thank you. I've been really trying. I didn't even know what else to do. I was like, okay, I guess I just have to sit still for now. I didn't know what next move to make, but I've noticed some new downloads and some kind of changes are happening that I can't put my finger on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot of changes that's going in, especially with with everything that's going on, for those who are in the know,
Mm-hmm.
they know about the planetary shift
Right.
where it's on 23 degrees.
23.5.
And you know,
Yeah.
because of this shift in the poles that's going on, it's causing the energies to speed up.
Right.
And so a lot of people are
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
because the Earth has moved from 3D to 4D, and it's like in that tipping point to going into 5D.
Right.
So a lot of stuff is
Right.
speeding. That's probably why you see a lot of people doing crazy stuff that they don't normally do.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
yeah, because some entities are not able to deal with these high frequencies.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, you know what, that brings me into a dream that I had 2 nights ago. I wasn't
Okay.
going to share this dream, but I think it's fair to share.
Fair to share.
It's
Go
fair
Okay.
to
ahead.
I have to turn my camera around because I won't be able to see you.
Oh.
but okay, so here's the thing. Um
Okay.
I had a dream 2 nights ago about I was on this field trip with these like middle school kids, right?
Okay.
And for whatever reason, it felt like something was going on with the adults. The adults were not acting the way that they were supposed to act.
Mm.
And I had an opportunity to speak to one of the adults, but when I did that, it was like one of the adults was taken over by another entity. It
Mm.
used to be an AI entity, but they were limited as far as what they could do, as far as taking over adults' bodies. Mm.
Oh
What?
my.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but see, they're not doing it in a malicious way. They're doing it for their own survival because what's going on with everything
Oh.
that's happening, they're not able to sustain outside of having a vessel.
Mm-hmm.
It's,
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of reminding me of what was that TV series we were watching where the
Oh, with the
Okay. I think I got it.
yeah,
gosh, what's the
I
name
can't
of that?
remember the name of the
It's
show.
kind of like they created this thing like Facebook, stream.
Yeah,
What is it? Stream.
Okay, I got it.
yeah,
And damn, what is that movie
I can't
called?
remember the name of the
But
movie.
they were all going inside of their head,
Right,
and just being online in their head. They didn't need a phone. Phone didn't exist anymore.
right.
And
Everything was inside of
everything
their
was
head.
inside of their head.
But in the dream, I I have the feeling or the knowing that they couldn't infiltrate the kids and they couldn't infiltrate the adults. And so part of my mission during this particular dream, which I'm seriously believing was a lucid dream,
Right.
was that I'm there to protect the kids and the teenagers
Mm.
because there are just some adults that won't be able to fight off
Right.
whatever is coming to take their position. Now, I'm not saying this to scare
It's not a
any.
scare. Yeah.
It's not a scare of anything, but it's more of an understanding that there are other entities that are on this earth that cannot handle these high frequency vibrations that are coming, and they're doing everything they can to hold on to their existence, but some won't be able to stay.
Mm.
So, and it's crazy because there have been three other separate situations that have confirmed this dream. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that's
Because
that's what's going on.
today one of my sons
Hmm.
and they told you that you're supposed to be teaching these kids,
Yeah,
right?
they told me I was supposed to be teaching the teenagers how to develop their powers. It almost like some type of X-Men type thing, but
That's
but
crazy you mentioned that. I was telling my son that.
yeah,
The same thing, like the teenagers, like they turn into the little X-Men or something.
Right, right.
hmm
Because my son came to the next day when he woke up. My son came and he told him my friend want to talk to you about doing shadow work. And like
hmm
a couple hours after he told
Wow.
me, this is what my son says, and I'm like, what? And I didn't really pay too much mind until today he actually showed up. And that's when it started hitting me like, oh wow.
Yeah, we sat and talked to this young man for about 3 hours.
And he was 17. Get this, because we've been seeing 8 everywhere. And you know, the 8 last February the 2nd to 2020, that was an 8, the 222, that was a big day. So we just been seeing 8. His life path number is 8. My baby's life path number is 8. Yeah. And he's 17. 7 and 1 is 8. So it was just, and he's like, he keeps seeing.
Wow, you guys are getting confirmation.
I mean, this is confirmation coming out the woodworks.
It's crazy, and this boy is just woke and don't know how and why. He doesn't understand.
Oh, yeah. That's what's happening with my son. Like when I woke up, I don't know. I guess we have some kind of psychic connection, but he woke up like about instantaneously, and he started getting angry. He would be in school. He was like, "I don't understand. Why do we have to do this? This doesn't make any sense. Not even real." And then we were still in the church at first, but he started moving a little faster. You know, he was, you know, he didn't have all those old belief systems to hang on to. And one day he was like, "God is everywhere. Why do we have to go?"
Oh wow, these kids!
Oh my goodness, yeah, he was catching it faster than I was.
They're coming in just woke, like aware, and you can't lie to them. Like you can't tell.
You really can't.
That don't make
no,
any
you cannot. They just gonna call it what it is.
Right?
They're not gonna sugarcoat nothing.
You don't have the answers to. You're gonna be like, huh?
Right. And sometimes we have to go to places in churches and stuff with my dad, you know, when he has a function and he wants us, you know, the family to be there. He's like, "I don't want to be here." And I be like telling him, like, "Look, I know you know about stuff, but you can't be blurting that stuff out of church like that. You're gonna get us out of here. You're
like,
gonna get me disowned."
Like little Sheldon. You see,
right. Let's just look good in public.
Right.
We got to read that book that you had that video where you say they got to read the book on how to act normal.
Right.
I'm trying to, forgive me for going off screen. I'm just trying to pull this, this link back up so everybody can see it again.
Yeah, we kind of new to this whole thing. I promise you guys, the next time.
I am too.
We are going to be better prepared the next time. Yeah. This was like a total experiment.
Yeah, this is like really cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. I'm really digging this whole thing. This is like really off the. I'm saying my age now. It's really off the chain.
Oh,
what? I'm pretty old myself. So
age is wisdom.
I tell everybody we don't get to be old until we're about 100.
Right. So we young. Okay. So yeah,
we're still young.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
the template for people is changing too. Like people are not gonna look the same when they get older. Like in the days of the past where they, you know, be all on a cane and stuff. It's not really gonna be like that anymore. A lot of people are gonna be a lot older and they're not gonna look their age. They're not gonna be on canes and all that. So Social Security's gonna look a little different. The seniors gonna be looking like 40-year-olds.
Yeah, because I see it on Instagram all the time. They got grandmamas and grandpas that's like in their 70s and 80s looking like they're in their 30s.
Right.
Yep, it's already
walking around, getting on bikes and doing everything.
Yep, it's already
Who's that? Wayne Dyer, didn't he used to jog all the way up until he got bedridden. I don't think he had stopped jogging. He used to jog every morning along the water. I remember he said that in a lot of his speeches.
And that's smart. Like that is really what you're supposed to do. You jog
right
by the water, the salt water.
That sounds much better than being in one of those avalanches. Riding around in a power chair talking about my Jerry song.
Man, that's what I need to do. I need to be on the beach and jog myself. Yep, that's what I need. I'm gonna put that out there. I'm gonna put it out there. Be on the beach jogging. You see me.
Well, hopefully I will be able to go jogging next to you, or at least waddle.
Let's manifest that. We're gonna be jogging on the beach.
All right, we're gonna be jogging on the beach.
There you go.
There you go. Oh boy. I'm just looking, trying to see what's going on with the comments. I'm just seeing stuff scrolling through here. This
This
is
is really cool.
It is. It's like super
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I'm here trying to look at the. I keep forgetting I can look at my phone.
Right. I'm like, oh, so I can see I can see everything. This is really cool.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, and this for everybody who's just jumping on, because what we got now, we got 32 people. Wow, your number reversed.
Wow.
Yeah. So for all the new people that are on right now, this is a new platform that we're trying out. This is the very first live one. I actually did a private one the other night just to see how it would work. I was like, okay, this may work out. And so this is our first time using this platform. It's called BeLive.tv. It's a web based program, but it also has the app. So, and the app is free, whether you're on Android or if you're on iPhone. You can go and type in Be Live Altogether .tv, and it's going to bring up the app. And when you see the link for the show, you can actually go to your web browser, put in that link, and it'll automatically open it up for you to be seen on the live with us.
Yeah.
You can talk with us.
Ooh.
We would love that. We love that. We're gonna be doing this more often.
Yeah.
We want people to share their stories, share your journey. If you have some information that's you think will be helpful for someone else, pass it on. This is what we're doing, Honeydew. This is 2020. We're about to be growing.
Yeah.
We gonna blow up.
Yeah. We're just gonna be diving deep.
Diving deep.
Okay.
And this is just a setup for when we get with when Ralph hit me back and said he wanted to do a live. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you this link and we're gonna get on it.
Oh man, that's gonna be awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That would be beautiful.
Let's see what we got.
So now you finally know what I look like.
Yeah. Oh, we got
I'm not just a static picture.
But it's nice to see you on the camera, Honeydew, because
it's nice to see you too.
Man, you've been here since we opened this channel. Like seriously.
Yeah, I was like right there.
Right there. Like
I just always knew it was something special about you too. I was like, I think I'm gonna know them for life.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you are soul family. That's what it is.
Yeah.
We soul family. You are soul
family. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, because I know like it's times when I was going through some stuff when we were back in the other house, and it was some really hard times, and sometimes I'll be like sitting on the couch, and I'll be like in deep thought,
We got somebody else in here
and you'll send me a text message, and you'll be like, sending you love, sending you vibrations or whatever, and this is when nobody else ain't paying me no mind you, and remember one time.
Wow.
Yeah, and you would always do that. Like you always send me a message when I'm feeling kind of, shaky.
I would never know. You just pop on my mind, and I'll be like, oh, let me see this for love right quick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And we actually got one of our brothers on the other side.
We do? Should I close out, or what should I do?
Huh?
No, actually, you can.
Do I need to close anything?
No, we can have up to how many people, baby?
Up to 3.
We can have up to 3 people.
We keep bouncing in.
Okay.
We're gonna see if we bounce back in.
We're gonna see, but that's a brother trying to come through. I love it.
Yeah. So that'll be awesome.
Yeah, but if you gotta go, honey, if you want to stay, we would love for you to stay, Honeydew, because
I'm staying. I don't want to go nowhere.
Yeah, I want you to. Yeah, because your intuition, I know it's like growing. It's really, really growing, and maybe you might be here to, give somebody some type of advice. I don't know, but yeah, just stay. Right
I don't know. I'm still new to all of this, so I'm trying to learn too.
You got that intuition, Honeydew. You got that intuition.
Yeah.
Just trust in the intuition, and then just let that guide you.
Okay.
Powerful.
Yeah, we're gonna see if it pops back in. But let me go through. Big shout out to Marshawn talking about the volunteer.
Marshawn, please come on here, girl.
Oh, wish she could.
Yeah, she was talking about she doesn't have enough room on her phone. She got to delete some
Man,
stuff.
I know how that is, Marshawn.
I didn't download the app because when I tried to go to the Play Store, it said that it was unavailable. So I went on and just changed the settings on the Chrome to desktop settings. And then I guess it gave me some more options where I could come on and just connect my account without having to actually download anything.
That is beautiful.
Yep.
See, that's what
So
I'm
that
talking
is
about.
awesome.
Told you she's smart. Real smart.
Yep. But yeah, now these things are only set for like 2 hours. They said like
Okay.
after 2
Oh,
hours,
it cuts off.
yeah, it cuts off as far as the recording. But yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
But yeah.
Okay.
But what we're gonna do? We are going to plan to do this again on Friday, and
Okay.
so today's Wednesday, so we'll be off tomorrow, but we'll be back on Friday.
Yeah.
And so give people enough chance to probably delete some apps, put the new app in, get the hair done, you know.
Yeah, well, this is my after work hair.
Yeah,
It's
all
okay.
good. It's all good. But yeah, we will do this again on Friday.
Yes.
And I'll
Okay.
post the link again for the Be Live website, and also link, because I'm not sure if the link changes for each live. The link looks the same from when I tested the live out yesterday, so hopefully if it's the same, then I can just keep that link in there and it just automatically come up. Let me see.
I hope it doesn't change.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think you made it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Oh. So I
know.
think it'll probably be cool for us to cut it here, so we don't get cut off before it actually is.
Yeah, they will pull our coattails. Like, you gotta go.
Gotta go. But yeah, this was awesome for a first try run. Hope it's gonna be smoother next time.
Hopefully we.
Yeah.
And cross my fingers.
Oh my gosh!
Hopefully keep them crossed.
You know, YouTube has not been nice to me. They have not been telling me about. I just did the same thing again where I just accidentally found out that you were on there.
See, that's that intuition. That's how I know you, my soul family, Marshawn.
Yep.
I'm saying Marshawn. I call her Marshawn.
Y'all, she is too. She our whole family too.
I mix y'all up so much. Y'all must be my soul sisters, man.
Yeah.
Right.
It's crazy.
All right, Marshawn, we gonna get this together, girl. You gonna get on here?
Yeah,
we got to. That would be nice if the next time all three of us can be on at the same time.
Yes.
Yep.
That would be awesome.
All three of us. So I counted me and you as one. I said all three of us.
We really are. I mean,
that's
no
crazy.
surprise to me.
Oh my God.
Right.
Oh boy.
That would be awesome. This is like really, really cool. Thank you so much for taking the time out. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for all you do.
Yes.
That is just beautiful.
You and Marshawn are amazing. You guys help these people in these chats. You help us, and we just like a big, beautiful family. And when we come here,
yes, I feel honored.
Yeah. Love it.
All right. So we're going to head out of here.
All right.
Love you.
Oh, come on, honey, dude. You can do it with us. Peace out.
Peace out. All right. Have a great night.